What's up, chat? Chillin'. Switch it over. Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Oh, flexing. We are flexing. Nothing on TV? Yeah. Yeah, I was going through, just finishing up, editing down the Matthias, Matthias Chang interview. Man, that interview is wild, man. He even mentions Ukraine at the end. He mentions the family. Yeah, probably getting shadow banned on a lot of stuff. Okay, so we're probably not going to stream too late tonight and pretty damn tired, to be honest with you. Sound is maxed out. Sound is maxed out. What did I say we do? Recap? New merch. Nah, this has been out there for a while, guys. I've had this shirt for 3 months. It's not mine either. I bought it from somebody who was spreading it on Reddit back in August. Thanks, yeah. Got that haircut yesterday, actually. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of what's going on. There was a bunch of news articles that came out. I did a analysis of those. Let's go ahead and just look through our Twitter here. This will help us out, so I don't remember. I've never been asked yet. I've never been recognized in public yet, which is good. Considering how angry people have been made based on the case, it's probably a good thing. Okay, so first thing tomorrow morning, Hard Truths number 5 tomorrow morning, at least if you're in the U.S. The reason's because Roy's he's in UK, I think, so we're trying to accommodate for his schedule. We've got it all ready to go. Got the Zoom linklet ready to go. After this, I'm probably going to switch over to, what is it called? Streamlabs after that. After this, most likely, Hard Truths number 6 will probably be with Timothy Abarino. And I'm going to probably try to get Jeremy Reese on as well at some point in the near future. And I'm probably going to also try to do another follow-up with Salvatore Pais, part 3. I'd also like to do another one with Dave Rossi. I mean, if you guys checked out the Dave Rossi stream today, it was pretty awesome. Hey, Amanda. Hey, everybody else as well. Mustafa, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's see what else we got going on here. So the Miles Chang stuff. Wow, the Miles Chang stuff. This guy knows some stuff for sure. So what I can say, though, is that he definitely does not know about teleportation. He doesn't know exactly what happened to the plane. No, alt Goodnight Joey. I didn't see that. Although I did get a book that came in today. The one I bought from Bob Greenier's group, Matsumoto. Steps to the discovery of the electronuclear collapse. Cha-ching. It is pretty funny. Cope Tiger, huh? What a weird name. There's so much stuff in this interview that's just mind-blowing. This interview with this guy is like the same level as the Prime Minister level, or the Minister of Defense level, just for different reasons. Like, this guy's a smart dude, and he ended up going to jail. So one thing I was going to do is, there's another clip I want to show you guys. I think it's this one. Exporting it real quick. I need headphones for this. Yeah, I'll take some more requests later at the end of this month. It's been a lot, man. I'm going to also pick up doing some more other people's podcasts. I've just stopped responding to requests because I needed a break for a little bit over the holidays. Just Doing other people's podcasts and doing all this stuff is too much. Like, I've been sleeping in so late because I can't. I'm so tired. Here you go, guys.
Term be 6 months or a year or whatever, you can come up with any different answer, all right? Because the public is such, they've been so brainwashed not to question authority. We give the benefit of the doubt to any government that comes up with a pronouncement, okay, that something so extraordinary will invariably label as conspiracy theory.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. So we're going to make a post. This is going to be the clip we're going to put in that post. I love this. He basically just defined CNN brain before, like, 10 years ago. Basically just defines it. There's a weird part in this interview where he talks about the passengers may be held prisoner for 10 years and talks about them maybe being liberated 10 years later. It's wild. It's like he's talking to the future. This is up there with the Mike Harris one, man. This guy's up there with the Mike Harris. No one can tell me Mike Harris didn't know what something was going on. Where is that one? I got to save this Mike Harris one somewhere better where I can find it easier. Here it is.
Please do stay tuned in that way. We got a lot going on.
Can I give you my best silly wild-ass guess?
Okay, sure.
Somehow somebody opened up an interdimensional portal and that plane went through it, and we don't know where it is or where it's going to come out at, but somehow it's lost for the time being. It will be found again. It fell in a hole.
Okay. All right. Well, that would...
What the fuck? That is weird, man. No, this was before he was jailed. Guys, he was jailed. The situation about him being jailed is super, super weird, man. Super weird. Okay, we're going to make a quick post. We're going to try to be efficient today. Where's my Matthias Chang stuff? Matthias Chang is going to have to be like 3 or 4 posts. He's got too much stuff going on, man. Man, this is weird, dude. Let's go ahead and solve this. Is this the one? Do I have this one open? Here it is. Oh yeah, we're taking that too. I think we're just gonna post this. I think we're just gonna post this. There's so much information on Matthias Chang that it's not even, we can't even do it justice with one post. Do you guys realize I was talking to my parents at dinner because, is it okay to say all this? What do you think? Yeah, I think it's fine. My dad lived in Singapore for over 20 years. And I lived there for 3 years. And so I was talking to him about Singapore and Malaysia and what have you. And of course, we remember Prime Minister Mahathir because he was prime minister for from the 80s to the early 2000s. So for a long time. He's like 95 years old now. And Malaysia was known for corruption. But the prime minister after him, Raghib or something, I'm butchering the name. That was the one that was in the 1MDB scandal. The 1MDB scandal was also 2015, 2016. The 1MDB, my dad was talking to me about that. He got a contract and he went to this bank, and the bank was the one that actually had the $700 million in the account in the prime minister's name. Pretty wild. And I was like, oh, Dad, so have you ever heard of Matthias Chang? I'm like, Matthias Chang was representing one of the guys who was the whistleblower in M1MDB. Guys, this article here, where is it? This one? Chang, who had recently accompanied Kyaurudin overseas to lodge police reports on 1MDB. Are you guys not familiar with 1MDB? This is like the biggest international embezzlement scandal in the last like generation. He was the lawyer for the guy who was the whistleblower. Chang was the lawyer for the guy who's the whistleblower. What's the date on this? September 2015. When was 1MDB? Like, the conspiracy is getting pretty sketchy here now, folks. What's the date exactly on 1MDB? 2015. He was the lawyer. Let's see if we can check out this explainer. Yeah, Najib. That was him. Najib Razak. Former prime minister. 12-year sentence. It was set up in 2009. Didn't get discovered till what? 2016, 2018? When was it? Largest ever kleptocracy investigation. 4.5 billion. When did they catch him? When did they catch him? So he was replaced, I think, then by Mahathir again, right? I think that's how that played out. When was it? I want to know when it was revealed. Went unchallenged until 2015. So, however, let's look up 1MDB. I want to know if this guy, how connected this guy was to the investigation. Ooh, whoa. Holy shit. Did he jump on afterwards? This is wild, man. So just to set the record straight on this, he definitely does not know. I mean, he doesn't seem to know about the teleportation, except for this quote that we have in here, which is pretty weird. It's like maybe he found out. Problem is, I don't know when that interview happened exactly compared to like everything else. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we gotta go down here. Nico looks like he hangs around outside the Chuck E. Cheese after hours. Jesus. Yeah, it's not really appropriate, but it's really funny. Okay, I gotta take my shirt off. Okay, let's see. No, I don't think he's still in jail. Let's link this. I forgot to link that. Let's see if there's. I think that's about it. That one sucks. Where'd it go? What was it? Launch a police probe? Hmm. seems pretty good. This seems like a pretty good post. This doesn't need capped. Okay. I don't think we need this part. This is wild. This will tide us over till tomorrow when I can finish the last of the clips. I got some good ones. I got a Diego Garcia clip. I might have more as well. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Banner, Sandy, Ghost Motorcycling, Indo Wars. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. GP. How's it going, everybody? Good to see you. Sorry, it's not exciting enough for you guys. I think it's pretty exciting. This is pretty legit to me. Let me just reread this. I'm trying to be productive. Sorry, I'm not following chat.
Once or a year or whatever, you can come up with any different answer. All right? Because the public is such, they've been so brainwashed not to question authority. We give the benefit of the doubt to any government that comes up with a pronouncement, okay, that something so extraordinary will invariably label as conspiracy theory. Term be 6 months or a year or whatever, you can come up with any different answer. All right? Because the public is such, they've been so brainwashed not to question.
That seems good. CNN brain. Okay, this is a good one, guys. This is a real good one. Make sure I didn't make any mistakes here. Share this in the chat. Go nuts, folks. Go nuts. I'm going to pin this to my profile for now. So anyone who comes on can find this post. We're getting deep into the conspiracy. We definitely got stuff about remote controlling. We got stuff about Diego Garcia in this interview. I mean, this interview is spicy meatball. Spicy meatball. Only one like on this? Yikes, guys. Yikes. Oh, Rovan liked it. One Ashton live stream a day keeps the CNN brain away. got it. You got it. Got no music going on in the background today. Keeping it chill. Yeah, Dave Rossi's stuff today was really good. It's still a little bit above me. This is why I need to bring Dave Rossi with me on interviews. Hey, Bernie. Yeah, wait. I think Happy New Year's is like a few days away still. AF15 dropping truth bombs. Yeah, hit that like button, folks. Maybe that'll make them unblock me. I think I get the context update on every single one of my streams now. Yeah, I mean, he's probably got attorney-client stuff that he can't say. But from the interaction, from the interview, I've watched the whole thing at this point. I'm not sure he know. Maybe at this point, whenever he wrote this, he knew about the teleportation. Because the fact that he sent this email to MH370 investigators is pretty weird. This is weird. Type. Yeah. Okay. But at the point of this interview, he didn't seem to know about teleportation. I can just tell from the way he's talking. He thought for sure it was remotely controlled. But maybe he could have if he's like a really good liar. But he seems like a guy who's being very honest about his opinions. Very honest. So this is your CNN brain explained.
6 months or a year or whatever, you can come up with any different answer. All right, because the public is such, they've been so brainwashed. They've been so brainwashed not to question anything. Does this sound familiar, folks? So brainwashed not to question anything. Folks, sounds pretty familiar to me. Sounds like a lot of the debunkers out there, folks. It was suicide. Authority.
Not to question authority. Sounds about right, folks.
Benefit a doubt to any government that comes up with a pronouncement. Okay.
Anyone that comes up with a pronouncement, like suicide theory. Wild.
That something so extraordinary will invariably labeled as conspiracy theory.
Wow. That is wild. I don't know. He sent an email to the investigators trying to give them a hint. I mean, his whole thing, if you watch the thing about Cope Tiger earlier today, man, like so let's recap on what we've learned that we need to add to our evidence list. I'm going to take some notes that I'm going to put onto my evidence list here in a minute. Okay. So Cope Tiger, there was exercises already going on. This is new information. We thought that the exercise began in March. They actually started February 11th. And they were between USA, Thailand, and Singapore. And other people were invited as well. February 11th. That's new information. So they were already ongoing. Correct assets would have been in the area. The assets in the area would have had radar. They would have had to have the assets in the area to protect the exercises. Okay. In addition to that, flying towards the exercises is the last thing a hostile plane would do. Right? And he mentions as well that there's no reason to avoid radar. Why would you avoid radar if you're in a suicide scenario? You should just fly directly over Indonesia. Why would you try to avoid radar? It makes no sense. Avoiding radar is completely contradictory to the suicide narrative. And why would you, and he even mentions, why would you care about planes coming after you? He even says, if jets were scrambled, you'd just crash the plane. I mean, this destroys the suicide narrative. I'm going to post, I have clips in there that I'm going to link together. I just have to edit them together tomorrow. I have one that I'm going to edit together from that interview about Diego Garcia. and another one I'm going to edit together about the suicide narrative. Just completely destroys the suicide narrative. And I'll post that tomorrow. Those will probably be the last two for Matthias Chang. So let's look. I think we can close a couple of these. Let's see. We can get rid of this one, the MDB one. I think we can close this. What about this one? We might use more of this, honestly. What did Tatum say? So somebody mentioned this Tatum guy as well, Chip Tatum. Electronic hijacking. Whoa. They're keeping the media busy in the South Indian Ocean while things are being done in other areas. Diego Garcia. We'll probably have to quote this on the Diego Garcia part. Okay, we can get rid of this part. He could be talking about remote aircraft, but just because you can remote control an aircraft would not bring global economy to a halt. Not even close. Not even close. The fake satellite trail to the remote and dangerous South Indian Ocean. Fabricated by Immerstat. Whoa. Hello. Hello. This is Tatum again. Wow. What the hell? So some pretty bold claims here. Well, this is a wild article, man. Wow. Honestly, just to be real with you guys, 6 months ago, I probably would have thought I was crazy. Hey, Brave Traveler, I probably would have thought I was crazy 6 months ago. So it's hard to blame people that are having a hard time with it, right? It took me 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to come to terms with this. Like, I would wake up every single day wondering how this could be real. So, I don't know. We probably shouldn't go too hard on the debunkers and the people whose brains have been fried by this. Okay. We already posted the O'Reilly Tate stuff. Oh, I also, Freedom of Information Act requested the National Geospatial Agency today. Just heads up. I've had a busy day. It's called the NGA, National Geospatial Agency. I don't think Punjabi Batman watches. He posted some stuff too on Reddit that we could post, but I don't want to post too much of his stuff. Is there a particular stream? The reality, guys, is I'm trying to avoid digging too much into the conspiracy angle of the cloud images. My true opinion is that those images were planted. AI is going to have no problem creating those images, guys. We're talking about teleporting a plane here, folks. Oh, but I do want to look into Sentient. Good call. Good call. Good call. Should we dig into Sentient tonight? Yeah, Dave Rossi's actually one of my favorite people, which is why I'm a little scared about getting him involved in this, because I don't want him to disappear. What makes a raw file so special in your mind? I'm not sure what's special about that. There's nothing special about the type of file, nor the quality. Guys, can you guys see what AI can do these days? The military's had AI probably for over 25 years. The AI the military is going to have is going to be make the AI on the commercial level look like child's play. But that's the problem is what they want us to do. The reason why the cloud debunk is so good is because it's a dual-pronged attack. First of all, the cloud debunk makes no sense at all, right? It doesn't make any sense. We've already shown that the clouds are moving naturally. We've already shown that you require a 3D render to get both angles. So it doesn't even make sense on its face, but it doesn't matter because they want us to say, oh, the CIA planted the files. Because then what they're going to say is, oh, well, you're just a crazy conspiracy theorist that believes the CIA can plant raw files. Well, yeah, of course we believe that. We're talking about the government teleporting planes. You know, planting raw files isn't really it's not really a stretch. You know, we're talking about literal teleportation of a 777. Okay. Kind of like when I'm reading Dan's remote control plane piece, which I have up over here on my other side of my screen, right here. It's like while I'm reading this, it's like you had me at remote controlling planes on page 1. You know, I'm on page 22. You're still telling me about trying to convince me of remote controlling planes. You already had me at page 1. I never had a hard time believing that you could remote control a plane. But now, 20 patents later, I'm 100% sure they can remote control a plane. And now I'm sure that this stuff about not being able to remote control a plane is definitely fake. I actually remember a specific article where somebody had actually taken control of the plane using their cell phone, using just one of those the systems like in the back of the heads of the seats, one of those screens. They can definitely do it, 100%, guys. I mean, they have autopilot. Why would they not be able to? Yeah. So that's a little bit of an update on, let's see, the cloud stuff. I'm not going to go too much more into the cloud stuff. I really don't want to dwell on it. I made an explainer video on it. I made an explainer video on the news stuff as well. I still need to make an explainer video on the drone video. The drone videos are just, I mean, these videos are too detailed, guys, especially the drone video, man. Let's just look at it again. It's just too detailed, too many small details. I mean, look at this where the orbs actually get distorted right there in the tail of the plane. It gets distorted accurately in the tail of the plane. You mean someone faked this level of detail? You guys gotta realize, people don't fake this level of detail, man. There's no fakes out there that go to this level of depth. They're always very just straight on your face. They look fake, right? You look at them and you just wonder right away, that doesn't look right, you know? When you look at this, you don't get that feeling at all. And the reason why you don't get that feeling is because what we're looking at is a real video. The reason why people don't believe has nothing to do with how clear the videos look and how authentic the videos look. The reason why people don't believe is because they don't believe that orbs can exist. And they don't believe a plane can be teleported. That's why people don't believe. It has nothing to do with what the videos look like. If we were to take these orbs out of here and take that teleportation out, no one would be trying to debunk this. No one would be trying to debunk this. Everyone would say, yep, that's a drone video. That's the hard truth, right? The other hard truth is nobody has any frame of reference to come up with these forward-facing engines. I'm talking to people who are theoretical physicists and engineers for the DoD. Dave Rossi today straight up said what we see here is exactly what he would expect. He believes the videos are real. He says he's working on science related to this. I mean, man, just for the record, neither him or I are suicidal. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page on that. I feel like just in case the videos are real, that needs to be said probably at least once a week, maybe more. I mean, someone thinks they faked these shots and the zoom and the accurate shake and the turbulence. I saw a Reddit post, was that yesterday or something? That someone was trying to claim that there wasn't enough turbulence. What? These people, they've lost their minds. These videos have broken their minds. Straight up broken them. I went ahead, did I download it? Yeah, oh god, I haven't checked my email. Yikes. I probably have like 200 emails. Boy. And look, it's just gone. The reason why people can't believe is because they don't think teleportation can be real. That's really the simple basis for it. I mean, there's no master physicist and UFOologist and gravity technology expert who faked these videos. The only way they're faked is that the U.S. government faked them. That's just the simple reality of it. And if they fake them, fine. Okay, show me how you fake these and why and how they end up explaining what happened to the video or happened to the plane. Now, here's the dark part, guys. This is where it's going to get dark, okay? I'm not even against the remote control stuff at all. This plane could be getting remote controlled. I don't think it was remote controlled at this point just because it's descending in like a way that seems very human. And it seems like it's moving in a way that's not expecting the orbs to happen. Could be wrong. I'm just speculating. But we don't see any heat signatures of any bodies in here. This kind of bothers me. It's always bothered me. I always thought, should we be able to see, like maybe we just can't see because it's zoomed in and doesn't catch the heat of the people inside. I always thought maybe we'd be able to see people on the inside. Maybe back here this is a heat signature of some people in there that are huddled up. But man, what if everybody was already dead? I don't know. It just seems kind of scary. I just don't know why you would do this if everybody's already dead. You just wouldn't risk this, right? You wouldn't risk this if everybody was already dead. Yeah, the fourth orb is going to be wherever they sent it. There could also be 3 more orbs on the other side. I just don't think you need 3 more. David Grush is... I don't know. It's an interesting case, is what I'll say. I believe David Grush 100%. I believe everything he's saying. I think that David Grush is not one of our allies. Why do I say that? Because if you listen to the space today, it got brought up. What is the implications of this technology? The implications of this technology is the end of the world. Doomsday weapons. David Grush most likely knows the implications of this technology. So he's doing what he can do to reveal what he can reveal without revealing national defense secrets, which he's under an NDA not to reveal. So what that means is he cannot reveal this type of information. Right? This is what catastrophic disclosure is, folks. Catastrophic disclosure is revealing the information that people who have NDAs cannot reveal for the interest of national security. There's a reason why every one of our FOIAs has been rejected for national defense purposes. Just think it through, guys. Why would there be national defense rejections for an airplane going missing that the U.S. theoretically has nothing involved with? According to the official narrative, the United States is not involved in the disappearance of the plane. So how come every single agency that we FOIA is rejecting our FOIAs in total about the plane in the interest of national defense? Just walk me through it, folks. What's the reasons? I can't think of any. Oh, this is my old one. Did we get through all these? Maybe not. So, yeah, it all leads back to free energy. I think the bigger aspect is not just the free energy, but the doomsday. It's the doomsday stuff. Which Reddit post? Do we need to go look at Reddit? I don't really want to look at Reddit today. Yeah, I agree with the RFK stuff. I don't like to get... I think he meant RFK Jr., but not RFJ Jr., but I'll probably vote for RFK. I haven't decided. Honestly. I'll spoil it for people. I'm not voting for Joe Biden, so I'll spoil that for you. Not voting for Joe Biden. Whoa, is this true? This is like right after the plane disappeared. Wait, no, this can't be. Oh, I think we already read this. I think we already looked at this. Is all basically in. This is all in the interview. Huh. That's a good question. The outdated capabilities of the Hexagon satellite system deployed in the 1970s has ground resolution of 0.6 meters. Okay, well, let's go ahead and copy this. I stand corrected. This isn't useless. Cope Tiger. Matthias Chang. The satellite stuff, I mean, we've been on the satellite stuff. Yeah. NRL 39 is bizarre, man. I'm going to take this one because the NRL 39 stuff is... It's a literal octopus holding the planet. That's pi. That's cool too. That's a pretty cool thing. I like this. Okay. Go ahead and call him. If you can get a hold of him, send him my email. MH370x at proton.me. Also, I'll be sending more Discord invites out probably. I don't really care if we get infiltrators. Yeah, Egon, I'm thinking that that's the best case scenario. Like maybe the thermal just can't see into the plane. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. Yeah, I mean, doesn't it make sense that they're going to go to where the joint operation is happening? That's the reason why they went there, 100%, right? They went to where the assets were. There was definitely communication with the plane, and they're going to where all the assets are that can help them. Problem is, when they try to land in the ocean, they're all going to die. So they've got to deploy the orbs. It's the only way to save the plane. For whatever reason, they couldn't land in Penang. I mean, that's a tell. Yeah, compartmentalization is the problem, right? You could also argue that there's an espionage angle to this. It's just the espionage angle is pretty convoluted. Certainly possible, though. Certainly possible. Yeah, I don't think they can be UFOs. I think it's 100% Lockheed Martin technology. That's just my opinion, but that's, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely an op, I think. Yeah, I'm guessing the fuselage is what's blocking it. Let's just hold out hope that that's the case, folks. Let's hold out hope that that's the case. So where are we saving this? MH370x documents, sure. Okay, let's add the Cope Tiger stuff. Oh, yeah, we should ask Grok, right? Let's ask Grok. Grok knows the answer. Grok knows all. Trust Grok, folks. Yeah, there could be valuable cargo, maybe. I feel like, if it's valuable cargo, though, like, don't you just let it crash and pick it up out of the water? Isn't that easier? Just can't, when you can't deploy the trump card of the orbs, you know? It's too risky, man. Because other countries could have seen with their satellites, which China did, right? Yeah, I'm dating all you guys. That's the answer. I want my viewers to let's get parasocial with it. Let's get parasocial. We're all going on dates together. Should I host a Twitter space this weekend where I just let UFO believers yell at me for 2 hours? Yes. Stephen Greenstreet might be more hated than me. Might be more hated than me. Which makes me kind of like him. Makes me kind of like him. Oof. We're going hard on the 9/11 conspiracies, huh? That was funny. I should check out more people's posts more often. What we're gonna do? Oh yeah, let's ask Grok. UAP disclosure dating app is starting to get serious. Oh man, I'm not doing fun mode. Okay, enough, Grok, enough. I refuse. Listen, do it again. No fun mode. Jesus, fun mode. Cringe mode. Oh, it's unlikely. So no. Oh, it's opaque to infrared radiation. Okay. Good luck, or good news. Good news, folks. Passengers may not be dead. Good news. I don't know if it's a Yahtzee moment. It's not a Yahtzee moment. It is good for the passengers, though. They might not be dead. So, okay. Definitely going to have Matthias Chang section. We're definitely going to do a Cope Tiger section as well. We're going to put it underneath the suicide pilot stuff. Suicide myth. Where's our other evidence? That's pretty good. We missed anything, folks? How's that? How's that? No, I don't think disclosure is coming in 2024. I don't think disclosure is coming in our lifetimes, unless we make it happen. Disclosure will happen when enough of the people who have CNN brain admit that the UFOs or whatever are real, or that the aliens are real, or whatever, or the technology is real. It's really gonna any of those three things. So UAPs, technology, aliens, whatever, they're all gonna go hand in hand, right? Now, when I say aliens, I don't mean aliens in visiting us, although it's certainly a distinct possibility. Technology makes aliens visiting us plausible. But one leads to the other, which leads to the other. If aliens are revealed to be true, then we know that they got here from, they most likely have advanced technology, right? And that they can travel here potentially, although it doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, it could be the ultra-terrestrial hypothesis like Tucker Carlson talks about. If UAPs are real, then yes, okay, there you go. There's the answer. You know, it means aliens are real, probably. Maybe it means they're AI or whatever they are. Who knows? It also means technology is real. And if the technology gets disclosed, then all that other stuff, because no one's going to believe that we have teleportation technology just naturally. No one's going to believe that. Then again, maybe I shouldn't discount the CNN brains. So we just added even more stuff to the suicide debunk. And we now have a new Cope Tiger exercises stuff. Okay. Let's look back at this. Okay, let's see if we can beef up this Matthias part. That's not without formatting. This is all caps, annoying. Is that what you said? Global impact on the world's economy. Also impact. Global impact on the world's economy. It would also have a global impact on the world's economy. Yeah, guys, if you haven't got rid of your cable TV, go ahead and do yourself a favor and get rid of that. If you have cable TV, I got rid of my cable TV. Boy, how long ago was that? Close to 10 years ago. Best decision I ever made. I was a little bit afraid that I wouldn't be able to have like sports and stuff, but you can still watch sports. It's not too hard. Other than these two videos, I don't know if we have other videos of teleportation. Some people have sent me some stuff, but nothing that I thought was, you know, super strong evidence. By the way, we had a lot of people in the space today. For just one between me and Dave Rossi, I mean, there was like 250. There's like 250 people in there. Yeah, get rid of cable TV, especially cable news. Also, local news is also trash. Basically, all news is just complete trash. The last thing it does is educate you. It just doesn't educate you on current events. It tells you how to think. You're much better off coming to your own terms on stuff. No, the problem is that you got to realize there's a disinformation campaign out there. I mean, you guys have seen them, right? Out there to try to convince people that real videos are fake. 100%. I don't even know. Even I don't even know what's real and what's fake out there. I don't even know if that orb video we posted is real. I really don't know. It's just that's how good the disinformation is. It certainly looks real. But I don't know. Somebody posted a video out here. Or a debunk. Where is it? Patrick Jackson. Jeez, this guy, man. Patrick Jackson. This dude is just a douche. Where is it? This one. UFO interest. This is that same scammer account, bot account, UFO interest. Nothing UFO interest says is legit. This is a literal disinformation account. They literally use this as a bot to post fake stuff, to claim that real videos are fake. Like, look at my reply. Wait, where the heck? I guess somebody else must have posted it. I replied to one of them. This UFO interest account is a straight up bot account. We've proven it. I have links to the same message being posted by this account and 4 other accounts, as well as an account on Reddit, down to the exact letter and the punctuation. This is 100% a bot account. UFO interest. This one. This Scott Brando guy, 100%. I don't even know if this is a real person. This is not even, most likely not even a real person. This is just some kind of spook accounts. And it just literally posts fake stuff. Like, it's actually posting fake stuff. And look, it reposts his own stuff. Like, this is, your red flags should be going off left and right when people they're using multiple accounts to retweet their stuff. If you notice, a lot of our haters, they do this as well. What they're trying to do is they're trying to build a network of people that people will believe. So you find this group of people that's all retweeting each other all the time, right? They're all retweeting each other all the time. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to follow all those accounts. And they're making a little network of people that are basically just disinformation. Some of them might even not even know they're doing it. But let's just go ahead and blow up this guy's whole world just once again. Let me see. Should be one of my earliest ones. I have a whole channel set up, or a whole folder set up called Fed Disinfo, exactly for stuff like this. Just to blow up people's spot like this guy. I mean, I've made posts about it. Well, let's find it. Man, I've got a lot in this channel. We got a lot in this channel. This guy's stuff, we called him out back in August. We caught him posting fake stuff about the videos, and we caught a bunch of other bots posting it as well. I think even Think Tank noticed this. This was back then. Yeah, here we go. Oh yes, now it's time. You guys ready? 100% proof that UFO interest is a bot account. Absolutely false. This is one of the fakest videos created by YouTuber Regicidon. Literally claims that Regicidon created it. The same guy who created the fake airliner abduction UFOs, often related to the hoax promoters to MH370 disappeared, blah, blah, blah. Really shameful. Look at this. Exact same post. Look at all these accounts. Exact same stuff. Exact same. Literal bot account. Scott Brando, literal scammer and bot. This is actual disinformation. 8/14/2023. This is early August. You can probably still find these accounts. I wonder if they actually post other fake stuff that this guy posted. All it does is repost stuff. These are literal bot accounts. Wow. Hello, bot accounts, folks. Wow. So Scott Brando, not just that, guys. You ready? Are you ready for this? Same exact comment on Reddit. Same exact comment on Reddit as well. Exact same comment. Word for word, punctuation for punctuation. Hello. You want to know if disinformation accounts exist? You're staring at it. UFO interest is one. One of the things that they do that I've come to realize, so because we know the videos are real, we've been able to watch and see how they operate. One of their go-to plays is that they claim real videos are made by unknown anonymous CGI artists. That's the same thing this guy did in this video that we're looking at here. Down here. Watch what he claims. He claims that it's made by some CG artist that nobody knows. It's an old fake published years ago by CGI artist The Faking Hoaxer. That's not a real person. No one exists by that name. This isn't a real person at all. This is the disinformation, how they play. This is the same thing that they do with other videos as well that I've already seen and caught them doing. They claim that some unknown, non-existent hoaxer is the one that CGI'd it. There's no such thing as this person. I've caught them doing the same thing before as well. This is what they do and what they claim. Just like he literally did in this one here, right? Claims that Regicide Anon is the hoaxer of this. There's no way he could even know this information. They claim unknowable information as truth, and this is how disinformation operates. It's wild. Look at this. Even on Reddit, exact same comments, just using bots. These are all just bots. Hey, Robert Russell, thanks a lot, man. Yeah. So, yes, there's a huge disinformation campaign. Something else that I've noticed, I'm not going to dig too much into Reddit today, but when I go to the airliner abduction subreddit, the debunker subreddit, I've blocked so many people on there that like more than half the messages and comments are of blocked accounts. And then when I go anywhere else on Reddit, I never run into those accounts anywhere. Isn't that weird? I've got like probably like 100 to 500 accounts blocked. And I only see them and run across them on airliner abduction Reddit or on other posts related to MH370. I never run across them on conspiracy. I look through the conspiracy stuff, never see them. I look at UFOB, never see any of them. I literally only see them when it's related to my content or airliner stuff. Just to go to show you how many fake accounts there are out there on Reddit. It's pretty wild. And Reddit is the number one source of disinformation on the planet. Number one source. By a wide margin. They can't abuse Twitter like they used to be able to. They used to be able to abuse Twitter much more and censor people more, and now they can't do it as much. Under old Twitter, I would have been banned. They would have made something up about how I'm hurting the families or something and how I have to be banned for it. 100%. Anyway. What do these orbs have to do with the ones you've been pushing? Absolutely nothing. Other than the fact that it's 3 orbs flying in formation, and we think it's Lockheed Martin technology. I mean, wouldn't it make sense they'd be test piloting this beforehand? I have not spoken to any families. No families have reached out to me. None. Not a single one. Not a single one. Okay. Impact on the global economy. What's the word? God, I can't get over that he was arrested while he was trying to get one of the whistleblowers 1 MDB. That's wild, man. Ah, man, if you're into conspiracy stuff, man, this Matthias Chang thing that's a deep rabbit hole. It's a deep rabbit hole. His Highness, what do we got? I didn't see it. Let's see what else we got here. What else we want to do today? Chinese hack. The Chinese hack stuff, I mean, a lot of this stuff is really good evidence. MH370. We'll see what we get a response for the NGA. It's Friday, so we probably won't get it tonight. Yeah, we're definitely have not harassed any family members. I don't know why. Why would family members be upset at this? Do people not realize that the official story is that they don't know what happened to the plane? It's not like they've gotten some level of closure. They've gotten no closure. Do we have any more information about the videos? Guess we could look at our posts. We've had a pretty solid 200 plus people watching. Yeah. Eat them up forever. I totally agree with you. Eat them up forever. Like, yeah, people who are grieving who want answers will reach out to like literal psychics. And yet they don't reach out to us at all. Even though we have 2 videos and we can explain the scenario better than anyone to date. Huh. Wild. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let me close this. Podcast list. We still haven't filmed the Castle Office disclosure thing yet. Want to do a little science? Should we switch it up a little bit? I do want to get this out, but we need to finish this before next Friday or Thursday. Yeah, a lot of them are Chinese nationals, so 92 real people and 100 feds in here? Probably. Oh yeah, black boxes would prove the conspiracy. Yeah, that's why we're never going to find the plane, guys. There's not going to be any black boxes found. They can't actually find the plane. They could try to throw some parts in the water and try to find the parts, but now we have a good argument that the black boxes should be found. No way the black boxes can be hidden. They'll probably just argue, oh, they stopped pinging, though. I just got a good message. I might have a way to get in touch with Matthias Chang. They match the real FLIR image from NASA. Yeah, X Milu. Didn't you send me a link to that somewhere? X Milu or Milu. Can you yeah, what's your Twitter handle? I will add that. I was actually thinking about that when I was up here. We could add to the speculation. We can actually add to facts. Where's the thermal match part? Thermal. X mile. Okay, thanks. Let's take a look. Then let's do a little bit of science, or we can read some troll comments, whatever we want to do. X Milu. Followed you back. I'm your only follower. Well, what's this? Oh, I think we saw this. It's too much for intercepting cargo. Unless the cargo is related to technology, it's too much. Oh, you're the one who posted the questions as well. Yeah, that's good. Man, I don't see a lot of these updates. I'm missing a lot of my stuff. Oh, yeah, yeah. So the problem is this is a plane taking off on the left here. So I don't think this quite matches, unfortunately. Although the door definitely is in the right spot. That's actually interesting. This one isn't down here. I don't think this one matches over here. And these are not from here either. This is during takeoff, so it's quite a bit different than when you're at altitude. The location's also not really correct here. Could be, though. Some of these could be correct. The door is good, for sure. But yeah, the problem is we need one that's in the air. Like, I mean, you can tell, like, it's so cold. I actually checked. It's 40 degrees colder in the air at 10,000 feet than it is at ground level. So it's a lot colder in the sky. Even at the low altitudes they're flying at up here. Yeah, crimes against humanity, man. I don't think they can actually admit to any of this stuff, man. Too many implications. This is like legit crimes where people go to prison for the rest of their lives. Yeah, the thing is this plane's not at 36,000 feet. It's only at about 7,000 feet. So it's probably going to be like 30 degrees colder. So it's actually going to be pretty warm. It's probably going to be like 60 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 100 degrees that night, although it could be a lot less. It's hard to say. You really can't know for sure, but it's definitely going to be pretty cold. Just not the same as being at ground level, not even close. We could add something about remote control. I don't know where we put it, though. That's probably good enough for now. Yeah, it's not just the prison. Actually, the part that's even worse is the worst part is probably the legal implications. All the people that would get sued. We're talking probably we're getting to like $1 trillion worth of lawsuits. The amount of lawsuits over this would just be astronomical, astronomical, and the technology that it opens up and the lawsuits related to that as well. Astronomical. The cost is too high to even admit this to be true. That's probably just the reality of it. So I guess we'll go down as a conspiracy theorist. It's cool. I only believe in true conspiracies. Yeah, I don't see it starting a war. But could. Sure, could. Absolutely could, man. Can't really rule that out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and close that for now. Okay, let's take a look. Let's read some troll comments. See if we got any in our notifications. I blocked a few people. I just got tired of it. I tried to put up with them for a while, but it was just too much. Okay, Rebecca's probably arguing with somebody. Yeah, there we go. Guys, it's VFX. It's VFX, guys. If it's true, I'll eat crow happily. Oh yeah, this guy, the New York NYPD guy. I deal in real death with real victims and families left the weight to carry. This investigation's a slap in the face. So show some dignity. I'll try to be nicer, okay? Imagine a New York Police Department detective trying to talk smack about us. New York is like the shittiest city in the whole country right now. And it's just rampant with crime. And there's basically no control from the police over it. You're going to try to dunk on us over literally trying to solve a crime? Wild, man. This guy is just full-on CNN brain. Okay, let's see what else we got. Amanda's out here doing work against people. Okay, let's see if we can... Ooh, Dave Martin. Top Rad, we're trying to find him. Okay, what's this? Oh yeah, this is super ominous, yes. Yep. Oh, this guy. Okay, this guy will have some good stuff for us. What does this guy have? Oh yeah, this guy doesn't believe in physics. The color gradient of the drone is enough to debunk it as being real. Only need to see the thumbnail for that. This guy's a master of drone, even though he doesn't know about rainbow, right? Teleportation is not possible. Guys, is teleportation possible? Oh, there's a whole Wikipedia page about it. Quantum teleportation is real. Here's how it works. This is from 2017. What is quantum teleportation? People really just don't realize that teleportation is real, huh? It's kind of wild, man. You know, one of the weirdest situations was when I was on the Julian Dory podcast, and they're just grilling me about every single thing. And they didn't know that time dilation was real. I just thought, wow, kids don't learn anything these days. They just don't even learn science. I mean, all I had to do was watch Interstellar to understand that time dilation was real. People, they literally thought I was making up some fake science. I'm like, man, people just don't even know what science is anymore. It's pretty wild. UAPs aren't capable of anything we don't understand. Every single one has either been man-made, natural phenomena, or hoaxes. Anytime you guys point out something that shows weirdness, it's either misunderstanding or an outright hoax. Welcome to gatekeeper behavior. Wow. Apparently this guy's an expert at UAPs and knows that every UAP is man-made, but that they don't have nothing special about them, guys. There's nothing special. Wild, man. This is what I'm talking about, where it's like breaking people's brains. Like this is exactly the type of person whose mind is just being literally shattered by the videos. It means that his whole life, Gerald McGure's whole life has been lie. His whole life's been a lie. He can't comprehend even the possibility that we could have macroscopic phase conjugation be possible. Because it means that everything he's been told his whole life has been just a falsehood. It's scary, man. I didn't realize that it would break so many people's minds like this. I love this guy, by the way. Amor Avad. This guy's a smart dude. I like him. Yep. UAPs aren't capable of anything we don't understand. Yeah, I mean, this anomalous plane thing is not even in the right location, folks. So I hate to burst everybody's bubble here, but this is not MH370. It's not in the right location. This is clearly just a glitch on this flight radar thing. And this isn't even the right location for the orbs either. The orbs are over in the Nicobar Islands. So we got to be scrutinize the evidence very closely, guys. We can't just jump on every single thing that we want to be real, okay? So let's look at the flight radar thing together.
7, March 9th, 2014. I want you to also make note. Watch this object.
Look, this is hundreds of miles away.
It shoots off faster than any other object. Do you see
this? This is not like live radar tracking, guys, that we're watching here.
It has to be going 4 or 5 times faster than any other plane out.
This is not live radar. Like, this isn't like someone's radar here. This is just a computer program that is pulling information back. So what's happening here is that, like, this does not mean this is orbs.
Cuts right
this is,
past this
these
plane,
are only
only
objects that are actually sending ACARS information here, guys. Oh, hey Mike, what's up? Hey, nice to see you, man. Been a while. This is only objects that are sending ACARS information here in this video. So the video just doesn't make any sense no matter how you look at it.
This is Dabu.
It's not like this. It's not going to show orbs on this. This is actually only showing real planes. So what's happening here is that it's like got a lag or a skip.
9th, 2014.
And that's the reason why this plane is
Look at it.
Teleporting.
Cuts right
it's not really
past
teleporting.
This plane, and when it gets out there, it stalls out.
Yeah, it's stalling out because it's lagging.
It's very suspect on what it did.
So
as you
can see here, this is MH370 over here, right? So this just doesn't make any sense. It's not related to this in any way. There may be something else weird happening, but it's not related to our videos. Our orbs are way over here, like an hour and 2 hours later, hour and 30 minutes later. So as much as this is an interesting, weird little thing, it's not necessarily related to our videos. So just something to keep in mind on that. I know a lot of people are asking me about this in general. And again, we have to be heavily scrutinized evidence. We can't just tie every single thing we see together. Why are these nut jobs posting weird stuff about this guy who clearly didn't make the videos? Like, these people are off their rocker, man. Literally off their rocker. Even Gerald knows that this guy didn't make the videos. Even CNN brain Gerald knows that some random guy saying, hey, I made the videos is just lying. It's not really a surprise. Okay, let's see if we got anything else. God, this guy. John, the NYPD guy. Man, it just breaks a lot of people's minds, you know? Breaks a lot of people's minds. I turned off by this specific case. There's zero evidence absent theoretical science for any of it. That's not even a complete sentence. The video, the background, the orbs were all proven to be false. This is why New York cops can't solve any mysteries, folks. The radar and satellite images, too. People died in this crash. There's literally no evidence of a crash. There's actually no evidence of a crash. What an idiot. My God, John, you're such an idiot. Jesus. This is why New York Bronx homicide can't solve any cases. You know what? He made a claim as well that I want to look into. He claimed that like 75% of cases were solved. Murders increased during the pandemic.
Nearly half of all murderers in our country are walking free. And
as CBS 2's Allie, she was happy.
Half of murderers are walking free?
I would not say that. Being stretched with,
19 down to 27%.
Yikes. Well, let's go ahead and screenshot this. Go ahead and screenshot this. Oh, wait, that's a video. I don't want video. This guy's a liar as well, huh? You said that 75% of the cases were solved. I'm pretty sure clearance rate has to do with how many percent. Well, let's double check. We know what the clearance rate is. Yeah, that's the percentage that are solved. Clearance rate is the percentage that is solved. it's about 20%. He claims it's at 75%. Clearly, that's a lie. I mean, we shouldn't even have to check it because we just can tell it's just at a glance that it's bullshit. Bullshit claim. But now we know John's a liar as well. So now we know John's also a liar on top of being broken brain, CNN brain. Send this guy back to work. NYPD detectives should be the very last people on the planet that should be criticizing us. Last people on the planet that should be criticizing us are New York police detectives. I'm going to save this. We're saving this. I feel like this is going to come in handy later on. Ruthless, dude. No, he is a liar. He said that the case rate's like 75%, 80%. There's a 0% chance he's telling the truth. Complete bullshit. You think the Bronx has a clearance rate of 75%? You need to wake up. No chance. There's nowhere probably in the entire country that has a 75% clearance rate on murders. Yeah, this guy claiming to be a detective. How embarrassing is this guy? How embarrassing. Let's look at his... He's posted like 30 times in our replies today. Look at all these replies. Is he replying to himself here? Put me in the lying camp. He also thinks that David Grush is lying. He thinks he's lying under oath to Congress. Here you go. Here it is. My unit routinely solves 75 to 90% of homicides year to year. Anyway, yeah, he's got UFO stuff tagged. Why? Look at how obsessed this guy's gotten with us. Embarrassing. Embarrassing, dude. What an embarrassment this guy is. John, you're a literal embarrassment to the New York Police Department. Literal embarrassment. Stereotypical. This is why New York Police Department is just garbage, honestly, because you got guys like John working for you. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. Maybe you should send us some of our cases and we can solve them for him. Yeah, he wants to date me. Probably. Should I take him out for a nice Merlot? Go have a nice Merlot out in the Bronx. We have to be careful. We might get stabbed to death. Okay. Enough of that. Why won't Jeremy touch this story? I have no idea. Oh, and also, wow, time flies, folks. Time flies. Yeah, calling Grush a liar is also, wow. Okay. Sure, man. We got a lot more stuff to go through. Let's take a look at this paper here that I want to get ready for tomorrow. And I got to go sleep after this because I got an early thing tomorrow with Roy D. Herbert. So Roy D. Herbert sent me this. This was yesterday. Further evidence for quark matter cores and massive neutron stars. Neutron star cores contain matter at the highest densities reached in our present-day universe, with as much as 2 solar masses of matter comprised inside of a sphere of 25 kilometers in diameter. These astronomical objects can indeed be thought of as being giant atomic nuclei, with gravity compressing their cores to densities exceeding those of individual protons and neutrons many-fold. Wow. These densities make neutron stars interesting astrophysical objects from the point of particle and nuclear physics. A long-standing open problem is whether an immense central pressure of a neutron stars can compress protons and neutrons into a new phase of matter known as cold quark matter. In this exotic state of matter, individual protons and neutrons no longer exist. Wow. 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 We're talking about this tomorrow, folks. Hello. Guys, we're talking about this tomorrow. Where's my Roy D. Herbert info? Hello. Hello. Their constituent quarks and gluons are instead liberated from their typical color confinement and are allowed to move almost freely. Wow. Guys, we're talking about teleportation here. A strong phase transition may still ruin the day. In a new article published in Nature Communications, the team centered at the University of Helsinki provided a first-ever quantitative assessment for the likelihood of quark matter cores inside massive neutron stars. They show that based on the current astrophysical observations, quark matter is almost inevitable in the most massive neutron stars. A quantitative estimate that the team extracted placed on a likelihood of range of 80 to 90%. The remaining small likelihood for all neutron stars seem to be comprised of only nuclear matter. Requires the change from a nuclear to quark matter to be a strong first-order phase transition, somewhat resembling that of liquid water turning into ice. This kind of rapid change in the properties of the neutron star matter has the potential to destabilize the star in such a way that the formation of even a minuscule quark matter core would result in the star collapsing into a black hole. Wow. The international collaboration between scientists from Finland, Norway, Germany, and the US was able to further show that the existence of quark matter cores may one day be either fully confirmed or ruled out. The key is being able to constrain the strength of the phase transition between nuclear and quark matter, expected to be possible once a gravitational wave signal from the last part of a binary neutron star merger is one day recorded. A key ingredient in deriving the new results was a set of massive supercomputer calculations used by Bayesian inference, a branch of statistical deduction where one infers the likelihoods of different parameters via direct comparison with observational data. The Bayesian component of the study enabled the researchers to derive new bounds for the properties of neutron star matter, demonstrating them to approach so-called conformal behavior near the cores of the most massive stable neutron stars. Oh boy. Dr. Jonas Natalia, one of the lead authors of the paper, describes the work as interdisciplinary effort that required expertise from astrophysicists, particle and nuclear physicists, physics, as well as computer science. He's about to start an associate professor. Okay, we don't need to know about his history. It's fascinating to concretely see each neutron star observation enables us to deduce the properties of a neutron star matter with increasing precision. Is that a different Jonas? Everybody's names is Jonas here. Jonas Hirvonen, a PhD student working under the guidance of these other people. I'm just going to not butcher their names. On the other hand, emphasizes the importance of high-quality computing. We had to use millions of CPU hours of supercomputer time to be able to compare theoretical predictions to observations and constrain the likelihood of quark matter cores. We're extremely grateful to the Finnish Superconductor Center, CSC, for providing us with all the research we needed. Guys, time to Google quark matter. Whoa. CERN? A link to CERN? Oh, that's a conference. Here's a better one. I like physics.org. Is this the same article? Oh, that is okay. That was the same article. Another one. I was going to say, is quark matter just another name for Bose-Einstein condensate? Hermes in the chat says yes. I think that's what it seems like to me too. It's just a Bose-Einstein condensate. I mean, the way they described it, it sounds exactly the same. Let's ask, well, you know what? You guys know who we got to ask. Wait, what's his name again? Grok? We got to ask Grok. Oh, no. Stop it. I refuse regular mode. Oh, no. Is Grok dead? Guys. Okay. Grok is alive, folks. Grok me up, folks. Quark matter is a phase of composed of quarks and gluons, the fundamental particles that make up protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. In this state, quarks are no longer confined within hadrons, such as protons and neutrons, and instead form a plasma-like state where they can move freely. Quark matter is believed to have existed in the early universe during the quark epoch. Sounds made up. And it may also exist in the cores of neutron stars. The study of quark matter is an active area of research in nuclear and particle physics and can provide insights to the strong force and behavior. Okay, is... Yeah, we'll ask Grok about macroscopic phase conjugation as well. Hermes, they say no. It sound the same to me, folks. They sound exactly the same to me. I don't really understand how they're different. Because of the temperatures? I actually really like using AI for these scientific questions. I think it's a really good use of AI. Because it's pretty much just like Googling it, right? Whoa. Macroscopic phase conjugation is a physical phenomenon in which light waves are reflected and redirected in such a way that they appear to have traveled back in time. This occurs when wavefront interacts with a nonlinear medium such as a Bose-Einstein condensate, and the phase of the wave is reversed. Wow. This is what Dave was telling me in our private chats. The result is the wave appears to have traveled back to its source rather than continuing in the same direction. This phenomenon has potential applications in fields such as imaging, optical communication, and signal processing. Huh. So if we think about the right-hand rule and the pointing vector, you could think of the matrix as a grid, right? And you've got your wave formations. What if you reverse it now? So you have, wait, guys, am I a witch? Let me check. Am I a witch? So you've got your wave formation going this way, and then we have another alternative. We reverse it going back this way. It seems like that would be a way to break down or, you know, do something weird with the wave functions. Let's get scientific up in. It is theoretically possible to teleport an object using macroscopic phase conjugation, but is not yet achievable with current technology. In macroscopic phase conjugation, the phase of a wave is reversed, effectively sending it back to its source. This phenomenon has been demonstrated in various systems such as Bose-Einstein condensates and optical systems. However, to teleport an object, one would need to encode the object's information in a wave, reverse its phase, and then reconstruct the object at destination. It doesn't have to reconstruct the object. This process would require a deep understanding of quantum mechanics and the ability to manipulate matter at the quantum level. While there have been successful experiments in quantum teleportation, the teleportation of macroscale objects still remains a distant goal. Wow! Hello. We might have to ask him about this. Grok is my new best friend, folks. Guys, quantum ejaculative transportation. Do we have to use the word ejaculative? Can we just not use the word ejaculative? Oh. So it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I mean, we just need a better word than ejaculative. I'm not going to say ejaculative on a podcast. I'm just not going to say that word on a podcast. We need macroscopic phase conjugation. Okay. Anything else we want to ask it? I think that's probably pretty good for the science for tonight. That's a pretty spicy bit of science we found here, guys. Their theoretical calculations suggest that liquids are different. Both types of liquids produce vortices when they rotate, but in quark liquids, the vortices carry color magnetic fields similar to an ordinary magnetic field. There's no such effect in nucleon liquids. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Whether nuclear matter is distinct from quark matter, in other words, separated by a phase transition, is an old question in the study of strong interactions, specifically the theory of quantum chromodynamics. Similarly, scientists ask whether or not it's possible to provide a sharp definition of confinement. A lot of this is just theoretical, though, right? I mean, it's not like we can see inside neutron stars. Landau paradigm considers to suggest that quark and nuclear matter are not distinct. Let's ask about Landau paradigm. Grok, where are you at, Grok? Ask about CERN. Give me an exact question. We haven't gone that far down the electricity rabbit hole just yet. We kind of changed over to the physics side. So yeah, why did I change over to the physics side? Well, once I read Dave Rossi's paper, I started to understand a little bit more what we needed to understand. The electrical engineering side is probably the part where we have the most area of discovery. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just so deep and so rich, it's hard to even wrap my brain around it. I'm honestly more of a theoretical physicist when it comes to science than I am like hard math and equations guy. So it's really hard for that. But what I need to understand is just the idea of waves and everything being a wave. And then the idea of like how they propagate, right? So our universe, everything's right angles. And there's a reason why sine waves and patterns keep coming back over and over again. It's because that's really the basis for how our universe, the basis structure of our universe. We can't see it when we look, but there is a basic underlying structure of our universe. Quantum ejaculation is what I'll claim if I'm asked if I'm the father. That's a good answer. It's a good answer, folks. The Landau paradigm, known as the Landau's theory of phase transitions, is a theoretical framework developed by Soviet physicist Lev Landau to describe the behavior of systems undergoing phase transitions. The theory is based on the concept of an order parameter, which characterizes the state of the system and changes during a phase transition. In the context of quark matter and macroscopic phase conjugation, the Landau paradigm can be applied to understand the behavior of the quark matter under different conditions. For example, as temperature or pressure of a quark matter system changes, the ordinary parameter may change, indicating the phase transition from one state to another. Well, we're definitely copying this. Holy crap. Wow. Guys, we're going to have a good talk with Roy D. Herbert tomorrow. Wow. Hey, Diamond, what's up? Dude, this is wild, Diamond. Diamond, you need to get into the teleportation game, my man. Maybe you were already in it. I don't even know, but dude, this is definitely real. There's no way we would have found all this science that backs up the idea of teleportation. unless we're looking at real videos. Like, if you had talked to me 6 months ago, I would have said this stuff's like science fiction. Now, like 4.5 months later, I'm just sitting here like, what the hell? How is this not out in the public? So because people just can't believe it, right? The answer is just people just can't believe it. It's so far advanced that normies cannot wrap their brain around it. Like, when do you think they're going to reveal teleportation tech? Like, I think we're like 100 years out. There's no way they're revealing this anytime soon. The way this would get revealed is if we have some type of war and the tech gets used and it's undeniable. And even then, people will be saying it's fake. Science is just not... Science is slow, man. Yeah, disinformation is key, Diamond. It definitely is. Disinformation is definitely key. They would do literally anything to keep this secret. Literally anything. I believe they would kill people to keep this secret. 100%. Think of what's on the line. Think of all the lawsuits. Think of the people that would go to prison for defying the Constitution. They would do anything to keep this secret, I'm sure. That's the reason why I say that I wouldn't kill myself like pretty much every single day. You got to keep saying it, because otherwise what they'll do is they'll claim that I had some kind of like breakdown due to being trolled or something like that, right? And they'll be like, oh, he was depressed from all the trolling that we did to him on social media. Like, that's definitely the play. It's psychological warfare. Man, we just asked about Landau paradigm, and it literally says Landau paradigm. All we did is ask about that, and then it's telling us about quark matter and macroscopic phase conjugation. Is it doing this because of the previous questions? Is it doing this because of the previous questions? Does anyone know how this works? Is it like learning from the previous questions, or is this just randomly says this? Like, if you guys ask the same question, does it say the same thing? It is doing that. Wow. Huh. That's interesting. That's weird, man. AI scares me more than teleportation scares me. AI scares me more than lithium-ion batteries scare me in my plane. I'm pretty sure AI has already won, guys. I'm pretty sure it's already won. I'm pretty sure we already lost to AI. And oh, look at this. First mentioned in 2010. Wow. 3-dimensional processing of moving objects. Hello. We're looking at the Sentient program. We're looking at the Sentient program. Oh my God. That's what this is. That's what this is. We're looking at the Sentient program. We're looking at the Sentient program. Sibers is just a system to send it the information. It's just a satellite. This is the Sentient program. This is why they're trying to attack us so hard on the videos. Machine learning to integrate multiple sources, our satellites, and perform complex tasks such as 3-dimensional processing of moving targets. Bingo. Here's the question I have for you guys. Here's the question. Let's say, so this is 3D. We know for sure. The debunkers are trying to say that YouTube did this. Would there be any difference between YouTube creating the 3D video and the military's 3D video? Would they be different? Why would they be different? I almost wonder if they threw the YouTube thing out there just to use it as disinformation against this. This is a 3D video. If you don't believe me, I'll show you the video in 3D. Let's just watch it in actual 3D. We're watching the video in actual 3D here. You can put on the glasses if you want. You can watch it. They think we're looking at 2D static clouds. None of this story makes sense for it to be faked. None of this makes any sense for it to be faked. Weird. Whoops. The mouse changes colors. The mouse changes colors depending on what it's hovered over. Why would a hoaxer add that in? I don't know what to tell you guys. The mic is working. The mic is working. It's not muted. Nothing I can do about it. It's probably from streaming. It's probably a YouTube issue or a bandwidth issue. Weird. Where's Grok? Come back to me, Grok. Providing support to the UAP task force? You might have to reload. If I'm cutting out, you have to reload probably. It's not on my side. Okay. Well, there's a new post for us for tomorrow or in the near future. Oh, there we. That's what we needed. The orb's changing orientation might also be something. Okay. Well, I thought we were done, but we just keep coming across more and more spicy stuff. A dense quark matter, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Where's Grok? Oh, it was right next to us. That's why. I think we're looking at the Sentient program, folks. Did I save that stuff? Yeah, there it is. Grok. Okay. Okay, man. Man, I mean, I don't think we could find all this stuff if the videos were fake. Nah, there's nothing wrong with my mic, guys. Sorry. It's not on my side. Let's take a quick look at this. Wait, this is creepy. This is super creepy. Here's the satellites feeding it. Ooh. Geospatial intelligence no longer simply means pictures from satellites. Wow. Yeah, guys. Oh, yeah. Sentient was definitely involved. Sentient was definitely involved in this. Man, we keep making discoveries. I can't believe I glossed over this Sentient thing. Wow. We need to find out everything we can find out about Sentient. We're going to have to FOIA the NRO about Sentient. Okay. Yeah, they don't say anything about this stuff. This is 1960 imagery right here. This is 1960. That is 60 years old. 60 years old. Hope everyone's having a good night, by the way. We're going to close down in a few minutes. I don't know about this predicting the future stuff. That seems like a little too out in the woo. Can we just all agree that they have video playback? Black Sky. Didn't somebody mention this name? Interesting. We might have to look into these companies, guys. Maxar, Black Sky, and Planet. How would these companies not have seen... Okay, we got to write this down. How would these companies not have seen MH370? It's not even just the US. Wow. I need something to explain. We already have a piece on here that basically admits they have video capability. Black Sky might that to keep track of positions of Russian jets. Well, this Black Sky company seems like Hydra. This is pretty wild. Questions about who and what sentient monitors are equally persistent and also nearly unanswerable. NROL 39, there it is again. Depicts a yellow octopus. Okay. I think, do I have that patch? Yeah, I do. This is a real patch. Can you believe this? Nothing is beyond our reach. What the... December of 2013. Wow, this was already up when MH370 disappeared. Developed as part of a future imagery architecture program. Wow. This was 4 months before MH370. They had their octopus thing. Wow, that is real. Nothing is beyond our reach except for MH370, apparently. Wow. Wow. Well, we're FOIAing these people. We need a FOIA. Okay, so what do we need a FOIA? We need a FOIA Sentient. And NRL 39. Let's see what Grok can tell us. There's no chance in hell the U.S. government doesn't know exactly what happened to MH370. No matter what you think about the videos, there's no chance. Yeah, John Greenwald is most likely a stooge of the government. Just keep that in mind. Nobody who's put in 10,000 FOIAs is not completely under the thumb of the U.S. government. He's only allowed to release probably whatever they tell him he can release. He's most likely part of the slow drip disclosure process, if I had to guess. He also seems just kind of like an idiot, honestly. Just my personal opinion. Does not disclose the identity of the satellites or their specific purpose. Radar imaging satellite. Can track satellites on a global scale. I need, so if someone can recreate the flight path at NRL 39, that would be huge. No, we can't really trust anyone is the truth. Man, this has been just an adventure of discovery, man. I can't believe, man, 6 months ago, I would have known nothing about satellites. That's how wild the satellite stuff is. That's how much they keep us in the dark just about the satellites. We didn't know anything about what these satellites could do, and now we've discovered so much just from 2 videos. We just looked at 2 videos, and from 2 videos, we can figure out all this stuff. 3D video here. 3D video. And even if it wasn't produced in 3D, whatever. I mean, I believe it probably was produced in 3D because that makes more sense for tracking planes. Look at the, you see the mouse change color there? Look at the mouse. It's not black there anymore. It becomes white so you can see it with an outline. You can see that right there? It's like white. And then it changes to black when you go over the white clouds. See that right there? The mouse? And then it changes to black when it goes over the clouds. Like, that's something that the hoaxer would not put into their hoax. Do you love how VFX experts say that that they think this would be easy? This is not easy to fake, man. You have a perspective change 8 times. Have you guys ever seen a video where the perspective changes 8 times? Or even more, even once? Wow. This is the Sentient program. Probably pulling data from Sibbers. Maybe even from NRL 39 directly. Man, if anything, I've decided there's definitely an elite group of people that control the planet and keep us all in the dark. Of that, I'm pretty much sure. Oh! There have been reports that the program can track airplane movements. Save that. Save that. Damn, Grok is spilling the beans, man. The CIA is going to have to kill Grok off, dude. Grok's talking too much, saying more than it should be. Wow. Okay, guys, well, wow. I'm going to get some sleep for the thing tomorrow. That's anti-Semitic talk, Ash. Yeah, you got to be real careful what you say. The elites are gonna, yeah, they're gonna start saying that I'm alt-right racist or something. Whatever the next play is. Yeah, the Danny Jones VFX expert was real life Reddit mod. It really was, man. And they are Redditors, 100%. Those guys are Corridor Crew guys. They are Redditors, legitimately. It's embarrassing how dumb Redditors are, honestly. I mean, that social media site should just go away. Should just be done with. Twitter is the future, honestly. That's why they're attacking it so hard. Anyway, guys, thank you all very much for watching tonight. I appreciate it. This has been fun. We actually found more science stuff. We went for another 45 minutes longer than I thought we were going to go tonight. Grok has been doing some great work here. Wow. Really doing great work. Thanks, everybody, for investigating tonight. I hope you had a good one. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Roy D. Herbert, Hard Truths number 5. Should be a good one. Probably going to try to keep them a little bit shorter. I like when they're like within an hour to hour and a half. It's just otherwise they get a little bit too long. I want to keep them pretty tight in terms of our discussion. Have a good one, guys. Later. Peace.